Today I'll show you how to get from this to You'll know the situation. You've got a shooting with a client that wants the windows in the background of the subject, and of course, it's bright and sunny outside. So, what to do if you don't want a white and burnout desert behind your talent? Time to light the scene properly. Step 1. Expose for the highlights you want to protect. Because usually with digital video, once highlights are burnt out, they're kind of gone for good, at least in most cases. Step 2. Position your key light either on the left or right side of your talent. The theory is that you should have an angle of about roughly 45 degrees between your camera and the key light, and that the light should be above the eye line of the talent. But often this is a creative choice and can vary quite a bit. Step 3. Turn on the key lights, in my case a Forza 150 with a small softbox, and dial it in. I personally use false color in situations like these because it gives me an accurate representation of the brightness of the image. Again, here the theory says that the skin tone should be about 70 IRE, which is light gray on a false color scale here. Voila! Now you could use a fill light or a reflector on the other side of the face to have a classic 3-point light, but for the setup here I actually like it as is with one key light and the window as our backlight. Our tight shot here looks nice and decent, but what if we want some more context and a wider shot? This is where things can get a bit tricky with a compact fixture like the Forza 150, because we need more output. Like a lot. For a wider shot, we use a Forza 720. This thing has a lot of output and that allows us to move the light further away from the talent and to keep it out of frame. I do the same steps again as before. Expose for the highlights, position the key lights and dial it in to hit 70 IRE on the skin tones for example here. Now this in here looks very decent, but what if you want something more moody? Well, since we have a quote-unquote leftover Forza 150, let's put that light to good use and make our day even sunnier. I'll use these blinds and our smaller fixture here to create more depth and to make the whole image more interesting. This trick works best if you haze up the place a tad, so you know what, let's do that as well. By the way, if your place doesn't have blinds but you still want to go for that look, you can use a projector mount and put a gobo with blinds cutouts in it. Just remember that you then can't really show the window and that you have to frame a bit differently because that will kind of give away our fake blinds. And here you go, this is the final shot with the before and the after. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more videos like that. And if you have any questions or maybe a request about a lighting problem or situation we should demonstrate for you, feel free to leave a comment down below and we might actually make a video about exactly what you mentioned. This is Michael for Dedotec and I'll see you in the next video.